Experience Karen Hunter
in a completely different way.
Karen Hunter is awesome. The podcast.
If you like me on SiriusXM Urban View Channel 126, you're gonna love me. And Karen Hunter is awesome. Hey, this is Karen Hunter, host of the Karen Hunter Show on SiriusXM's Urban View. Karen Hunter is awesome is an actual podcast to bring heat and energy and knowledge and power. A 1-2 punch that I don't think you get anyplace else. Tell the truth. Check out the podcast wherever you get your podcast. You will not be disappointed. Boyz II Men are making headlines and people are trying to cancel them because there's a picture circulating with the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, and they look very cheery because they showed up to the White House and to Congress. And, people are like, it's time for them to go. It's the end of the road. Yes.
Full disclosure, I almost canceled them this morning. I had put out a whole video. I deleted it. Because I got further information.
We need to get the whole information.
It got me.
Listen, we always have to ask questions. I asked the question, WTF question mark. That was my question. And then I got the answer. Musicians showed up on bended knee for the AM, FM radio station to start paying the rights to play their music. This is an appeal to Congress. This is what Congress is supposed to do, make laws.
Right.
So Boyz II Men showed up on Capitol Hill yesterday asking Congress to make it happen, pay them what they're worth. If the stations are playing their music, they should get their money. The group, of course, known for wonderful slow jams, and it's Valentine's Day. There's so many of them. They delivered a letter signed by more than 300 artists calling for the swift passage of the American Music Fairness Act. The legislation would require the terrestrial radio stations not only pay royalties to music publishers and songwriters, as is currently required, but performers as well. The problem, though, Roderick, is you got to take the temperature. You ain't had to take that picture. Deliver it at, you know those tongs that you pick up stuff with, garbage and stuff. I would put the letter and then extend it to the speaker, but I ain't taking a picture with you. Yeah. I'm not hugging your neck. I'm not smiling. There's too much at stake here.
The picture is what I saw first, and I had the same question that you had. And then also the caption was from Mike Johnson because he tweeted the picture out.
Yes.
And so it made it seem chummy. Now, obviously, knowing the full context, I imagine it's just an awkward conversation, but what these conservatives rely on is the social norms that we typically don't violate. These are the same people that somebody wouldn't shake Kamala Harris's hand. So we are being civil with them, and they utilize that proximity to be like, look at this. I'm chummy with Boyz II Men. And I had a whole video, because I make puns and everything. I had a whole, I was gonna light they ass up. I was like, they don't think you boys or men. They think y'all 3/5 men. They think, they don't like Motown or Philly. Mike Johnson has said he's promoted the great replacement theory. That's not a man to be beside in any way, but obviously I thought about it and took it down because I said, you know what, man, that happened to y'all because y'all are decent people and they use our decency against us. Because what is so indecent to say I wouldn't shake Kamala Harris's hand.
Correct. Or I'm not going to take a picture with you, even though I'm asking you to pass a law to make sure that all artists get paid.
Right.
So I just you're saying something, Rod. You're saying something. So, I didn't pile on. I just put the WTF question mark. I wish that there were handlers that would say, we can take a picture, but we ain't got to smile or hug, but you're right. Most human beings that are decent are raised to be civil to people.
That's something that could happen to me. That's something I think could happen to you. I think most decent people, it can happen to you because they're not asking much. Right. They're the ones who are going to turn around, try to turn it into something. And that's what's going to get you canceled, is them being like, saw my best friend, Karen Hunter, today out for lunch. And it's like, that's not what happened. And that's not what happened. And
now I got to do a whole, now I got to go on an apology tour.
Right. Now I'm out here making videos and begging y'all not to cancel me. And all I did was try to do decent by all the other artists and ourselves and promote this to Congress. But this, this is the thing I said about Obama when everybody, well, what was Obama laughing about with Trump? Why are we putting Trump in a position where he's sitting next to a man we respect? We let that happen, America. We let that happen. We want him to be indecent. When the reason we voted for that man is because he's one of the most decent people we've ever seen. That's why he won. It's because even white people had to be like, that brother is very decent. He sees the best in everybody. That's why y'all voted for that man. Now y'all want him to be up there mad and acting stank and causing enough. He would never do that. So the question becomes, why do we sully the office twice when we knew better? And so, yeah, in order to get things done in Congress, guess what that means? You got to go up there and see Mike Johnson now, y'all. It don't matter if you black, white, whatever. You want some legislation passed, you got to go up there and see that man. And you might not kiss the ring. You might not bend the knee. You might not be begging him for nothing. But they going to let it look like that because they're not decent people. They don't have the same little civil contract the rest of us have where it's like, I wouldn't put you in a position to look like that. So I'm going to shake your hand. I'm going to take this picture. They wouldn't do that. If it was the other way around, Mike Johnson wouldn't show those guys no respect. And I think it pisses me off, but I'm not pissed at boys to men. I'm more pissed at the situation.
I love that. You always come through with the damn sensible take.
Introducing a new podcast. Karen Hunter is awesome.
If you like me on SiriusXM Urban View Channel 126, you're gonna love me. And Karen Hunter is awesome. Hey, this is Karen Hunter, host of the Karen Hunter Show on SiriusXM's Urban View. Karen Hunter is awesome is an actual podcast to bring heat and energy and knowledge and power. A 1-2 punch that I don't think you get anyplace else. Tell the truth. So check out the podcast wherever you get your podcast. You will not be disappointed.
Karen Hunter is awesome. A new podcast from Karen Hunter.